Ever feel like your job descriptions were as dry as the Sahara? Well, let's quench that thirst with a splash of ChatGPT magic. And I know, another AI prompt or ChatGPT, whatever, but if you use it right, it can just be a huge ally and asset to your small business. For a decade, I was a master of monotony, churning out job descriptions that put a caffeinated squirrel to sleep. That's really how bad they were. But then a spark of enlightenment changed everything with a little bit of coaching from my business mentor. So, are you ready to turn your job listings from meh to wow? Buckle up. We're about to dive into the art of irresistible job descriptions. But before we use any AI, any chat GPT, any other resource, it starts with step one, drafting the job requirements. This is where you have to use your brain of your business, your culture, your values, whatever it might be, to, to write down the bullets of the job. You have to do a bit of the work, most of the work. Before you can have AI help you with hiring to write a job description, you must fully understand the role and its expectations. Without these, you're just barking mundane orders to a robot. So ask yourself, what specifically will this person be doing? What are the key results? Again, repeat, key results expected from this person. They must be driving results in some way. What does great performance in this role look like? How will you measure, track, and evaluate their performance? Who would this person need to be to succeed in this role? And that can also go to the company as well. What values, what traits do they need to embody to be part of the team? List these out. What are the 3 to 5 must haves? These key expectations that are essential and non negotiable in your chosen candidate. Now that you have this all laid out, we're going to draft a prompt that turns your mediocre job descriptions and job ads into eye-catching career opportunities. Step 2 is all about executing the job description AI prompt. It's really about unleashing the magic of AI to help you write something that matters. With ChatGPT, you're not just writing, you're painting a masterpiece of a career opportunity, culture, and dreams for your ideal job candidate. Now, you're going to input your ideal job, the qualities, the role, and you're going to watch how AI weaves a tale and calls out to the hearts of the true ideal candidate, gives them a clear vision of what this role could be. It's very transparent as well because it also gives them the key results that they are responsible for. So they can really see and understand, is this a great fit for me? So here's the prompt, but also I added a link in the description below so you can copy and paste these prompts very easily. You don't have to try to retype it. Just go to the link, copy it, and do with what you want with it. So first, do you understand prompt? It's about the AI is going to act as like a human resources expert in really specifically job description writing. And it just sets this scene for what's about to happen. And then it's going to confirm and understands what you have given it. And next is that work you did in step 1, you're just copying and pasting it in step 2 here. So I have the job detail, the position summary, the role expectations, the key responsibilities, the knowledge, the role KPIs, the compensation. For my companies, I have created job description templates. So I do plug these in and I already have it kind of all set up nice and pretty for every role, or especially the new roles, or if we're auditing old roles and updating them. This is kind of the process we go through. And you're going to give it all that information and you can see it's kind of bland, pretty basic, nothing extraordinary, nothing that would get anybody excited to really apply. The next is if you have these resources in your company, your job, or if it's your business or you're on a team and you're hiring for a team, try to attach documents that give the AI system a little bit more details of what you're working with. For example, I have the job description template. I have the business development playbook for this position. So it knows everything we need to do as a team. I also have the company playbook and even our sales process. If you have procedures that are really embody this role, attach those procedures. And it'll have a clear idea of who is the perfect person for this role. Even though you gave it some guidance, it'll know more about what it's working with. Then it's going to really spit out a version 2 of this job. And you'll see it added a little bit of flair. It added a little bit of clarity and feel good. If you're not a copywriter or you're not good at writing necessarily and you're pretty bland, this is just a huge asset and tool for you to write great job descriptions, because you're going to use these job descriptions in job ads and social media posts on your career page. You're going to use them everywhere. So it's really important you get it right. It gives you a clear call to action, which is pretty neat. And you can use that call to action. And I plugged it into our template. So step number 3 is edit and then finalize. You're going to go through, you're going to copy and paste it. You're going to put it into a job description. You're going to make it feel better. You're going to make it more towards your culture and your business. You're going to take some things out. You're going to give it a good edit. You're not just going to copy and paste what ChatGPT gives you. Don't be that person. Really, you got to still use your brain, because you're looking for a very specific person, and ChatGPT doesn't really fully understand who that person is. So a minimum of 3 years. I took that saga out. And I just like made some bullets and did a little bit of more formatting on the way I like it. That's it. And now we're plugging into our job ads. We're plugging into social media, careers page. That's where we would use these resources. Dive into the blog post, the link in the description below. You can copy and paste the prompts. And there's some other information there to really help spiffy up your job descriptions. Yeah, smash that like button, hit that subscribe. I would give you more HR tips, tricks, and possibly even trends to help your small business thrive, potentially with less people. Let's transform your hiring today. And I'll see you in the next video.